Hi everyone, this is Farah. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. So happy to have you guys here today as I do a reveal of a Hermes handbag. So exciting, yet so funny because I recently unboxed an Hermes bag and it was my first ever Hermes purchase. And as I mentioned in that video, I'm a bag lover. I always have. It's such a passion of mine, such a hobby. I just love handbags and all things handbags. I have since I was a kid. From a little girl, I loved handbags, and slowly as time went up, I think in college and a little bit beyond, I went from Coach to Rebecca Minkoff, Michael Kors, Kate Spade, Longchamp, and then as even time got later, and I was able to afford things more, and I discovered the pre-loved market, which is where I buy majority of my handbags. I moved on to things like Dior, Chanel, Fendi, Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Balenciaga, all those kind of designer fashion houses. Hermes though was always very untouchable for me for a long time because one, the price would just stop me in my tracks, honestly. But I think I also wasn't sure what I wanted because it seemed like such a big jump, to make. And it really did seem like something I would never have. But recently, if you have watched my other videos, you'll see I unboxed my first ever Hermes bag, which I still love so much. It was after much thinking, much waiting, much debate of what I wanted, trying out, different styles that I thought I might like. And that was a Hermes Lindy size 30 handbag in the color Rouge Garance, which is a deep kind of red color. Love that bag, love it so much. But even when I was buying that bag, so when I first was looking into buying that bag and decided I wanted it, I initially first purchased a Lindy size 34 in the color Blue Izmir, which is this beautiful blue, lagoon blue. I still think it's one of my most favorite Hermes colors. Love it. And it was a verso, meaning the outside was this blue Izmir and the inside was a deeper blue color, I think blue sapphire, and it was so gorgeous. Loved it. I had bought it. It was over $3,000, which to me was because it was the most I'd ever spent. And then I kind of was I'm not sure, one, if I love blue as a color, and two, the size. I kept reading that the size 34 was just massive. So I ended up, even before they shipped it out, just canceling it from where I bought it. So I ended up not getting it. Shortly after I returned, shortly after I canceled it, because I never actually received the bag. Shortly after I canceled it, a few days after, I was still thinking about it, and then it was purchased, and then I was regret. Why did I get it? Why? Maybe I should have just seen it in person to decide. I regretted it. Oh my goodness. And then I could never find it at that price again. That price is still very expensive, but I guess in the world of Hermes, it's more affordable, should we say. But I kept looking. Several months later, I kind of came to the conclusion that, okay, maybe, based on my wardrobe, based on the colors I've loved before, I think reds, pinks, oranges, those are more my colors. Blues are nice, but I wasn't sure if that blue Izmir that I still love it would actually be the color, But I will say that bag took my breath away. It took my breath away. I pressed, put to cart, buy it when it popped up, and it was kind of an impulse buy that I had been thinking about a while, but the color was such an impulse that I think that's what made me reconsider my whole decision and cancel the order. But then months later, I bought the Rouge Garance Lindy 30, which I now own, love. It's a very neutral, classic red that's, I think, timeless, that could be worn year round. The size 30 is such a cute size. But I will say, when I got the size 30, as much as I love it, I was oh, this is so small, which I know some people would not say that because most people want to go for the smaller sizes. So the Lindy also comes in mini Lindy, which is a crossbody bag, and the size 26, which is a smaller version of the Lindy 30 and 34. And a lot of people say the Lindy 30 is too big, 34 is massive. But for me, when I got the Lindy 30, I was oh, I don't think it's that big, because I like bigger bags. I like slouchy bags. I like to be able to throw all my stuff in the bag and have lots of rooms. When the mini bag trend was really at its peak, I found it a little difficult because one, I had to get my phone in there, and two, like I didn't want to Tetris anything. I wanted to just be able to put things in and put extra stuff in, throw in water bottles, you know, like umbrellas, coat, jacket, whatever I needed to, and not have to worry about space. That's just how I like to function. And I do bring my bag sometimes to work or for like other outings. So I just want it to be as useful as possible. So after I got the mini Lindy 30, then I started to think, oh, man, maybe I should have, you know, looked into that 34 blue mirror I'd bought, and maybe the 34 size wasn't as big as I had read it to be. So I kind of brought that regret back a little bit, and I think I just fell in love, like head over heels over the Lindy bag, the style being so unique, like the whole thing about it, like it was named after the Lindy Hop, which is like a dance, like a very lighthearted, carefree dance, and it was just supposed to be this bag that just kind of can go everywhere with you and be fun. It is such a different style from Hermes. So as time went by, I'd had my Lindy 30 and I loved it. I loved the leather. I really then just got into like Hermes and researching even more about Hermes. And then my birthday, which is in November, came, and I just wanted to do something super special for my birthday. And so then I started to look at handbags online, and that's always just, you know, just a rabbit hole to go down. So long story short, around the time of my birthday, I started to find, go back into the handbag world again. And I saw this bag that I'm about to reveal to you. And I was watching it and watching it and watching it. And finally, then there was like a sale on the website. And I was like, let me just get it. I don't want to regret like how I did on the Lindy 34 Blue Mirror. So let me just get it. And if I don't like it, I'll return it. And I still have it. So of course I loved it. And now I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you guys. This is my Hermes bag. Now you'll notice this dust bag. This dust bag is the current dust bag, which is this beautiful, like, kind of like a, I don't know what the material is, like a canvas, I guess. And it says the Hermes sign there. So it's kind of cool because my other Hermes, I have an orange dust bag, which is no longer in production, and now I have the beige dust bag, which I think is cool. I just like that. So here it is. I mean, oh gosh, this is such a like crazy thing that now I have two Hermes handbags, but you can see this. This is like a pretty decent solid size handbag. So you can probably guess what I'm gonna get just from the story I just said, but I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. So this is another Lindy bag. This is in the size 34. Can you guess what color? This is gonna just be crazy, but here we go. Here it is. So this is the Lindy 34. The color is the orange H. So this is like the most classic orange color, like the Hermes boxes and everything. I don't know how good the color is gonna pick up on camera, because I feel like always on camera it kind of makes it look lighter, sometimes even brighter than maybe what it is in person. Like in person, I don't know if I can show you by coming up close. I'll bring it up close, because it's not even, like in person it's different. In person it's like more of an orange. I feel like it's coming out kind of like a mustard yellow color. It's not like that. It's more of like an orange color. I don't even know if putting it far away will work, but this is the Lindy 34 in the classic Hermes orange. It's bright. It makes me happy every time I look at it. And I'll go over the details of the Lindy. If you've seen my other Lindy unboxing, you'll already know kind of the details, but I just love the details. And the 34, I mean, I'm somebody who is, you know, like, I think I'm petite, 5'5", you know, but I like big bags, and this to me is not that big. Like, I don't think it's massive. I mean, I know some people will say that, but I don't think it's that big. Is it a big bag? Yes. It's bigger than a medium-sized bag, but I don't think it's like totally overwhelming. Even in this bright color, I like it, and I like it because it makes the functionality of it even more. So the Lindy is just this awesome bag because if we start off with it, it's got these top rolled handles. just like the Hermes Birkin, and the handles are on the side. If the bag is full, it'll stretch out like that, and that's when it really looks big. I think that's the thing with the Lindy bag. Like here, yes, it looks really big. I mean, like if I put my hand next to it, yeah, you can see how big it is. But most of the time, I'm not stuffing it to the top. I can if I want, but I'm not. So then it kind of folds in, does this dumpling shape, which I love. And when it does that, it's smaller. So it kind of goes from a 34 to, you know, like a lot smaller because it's kind of cinched in. And you can hold it over the crook of your arm. It's too, you can't like, I mean, I could put it over my shoulder, but like I would not carry it like that, just especially because of the way it sticks out. So no one does that, but you can put it over the crook of my arm. I like to wear it handheld. Is it heavy? Yes, it is, because Hermes leather is just like very solid leather, and so it is heavy, I will say, and it does get heavy. It does have a shoulder strap that is not removable. Look at the stitching, it's beautiful. I can easily throw it over my shoulder, and I love the shoulder strap on the 34 because it's thicker, so it's even more comfortable than the size 30. And because it's the size 34, this drop here with the slouch is longer, meaning when I put it on, I can easily put my arm like here, and it just feels really comfortable. And so that's a little bit different from the size 30, because the size 30, I feel like I have to kind of move my arm in the front of it because I don't have the space here to put my arm down. So I like that it's different. It's not just like identical to my size 30. And then the Lindy bag, I love it because it's got these pockets, and the pockets are really big on the size 34. Like I can fit my whole hand in there. You know, you can see my hand there, and it's got another pocket over here on the side. Really nice, can put your phone and things in there. And then this is how it looks all closed up. But if I open it up, let's see if I can show you guys. If I open it up like this, it's got this little twist closure. I can take the sangles out. Then it can go like this. And then the zippers can open these up, and then it's just like all the Lindys do. It's got the little H right there, the little Hermes H on both of the zip locks. Then it's like this, and then I can open this up. Big, huge opening. I mean, like so much space in there. Swift leather is inside, so that like smoother leather you can see. This is Clemence, this is Swift. 2 pockets also inside here and here, and then the inside is just a big open space. And then you can see here it's in palladium hardware, so it just says Hermes, Paris, made in France, and it's got all like silver hardware. And most of the time I'll just wear it like this, where the flap is just like on top. So it's just kind of folded over. Now, because this one is heavier, I usually will be wearing it on my arm. But if I need to, I've got the shoulder strap that I can just easily go like that and throw over. So super user-friendly. I love this bag for work. I've been wearing this to work very commonly. And I love a couple things about the Lindy. One, it's not, like, it's so unique. It's super unique. And I'll be honest, when I first saw the Lindy bag, like when I first became familiar with the Lindy bag, I was not sure about this whole design. I was like, what is this? This looks so weird. And I can see if people think that same way, because that was my reaction. But over time, I grew to think it's so different and unique and nothing like any other bag that you've seen. It is like one of those if you know kind of bags, because like if somebody knows about Hermes and the Lindy bag, they're gonna recognize it immediately because it's so hard to miss this design. But most people don't know about it. Most people don't carry it or own it. And so like, I love that. And I love that it's like kind of under the radar. There's no big logos on it. It doesn't say Hermes large on it, but it's got all those tiny little details, and then the quality. I mean, this leather is just so amazing. Like, especially this orange color, it just looks so juicy. Like, it literally looks like an orange you just want to peel, and it's like just juicy on the inside. It's gorgeous. I love the slouch, and I love, like, because it's in the size 34, the slouch, and this color, literally, it makes me so happy. And it's such a, I mean, I know orange definitely is not for most people, but I think I love it because I have always liked orange. Like, I've always liked, I will say my most favorite orange, it's changed over time, but There's a Hermes orange that's like orange poppy. And there's another one like called Capucine, I think is the name. And those are more like red oranges or like orange with a little pink undertone. Like sometimes I like those as well, but I couldn't really decide. And but the classic orange, it's a chameleon because it'll change. Like right now in this lighting, it looks like it's yellow. It looks like a mustard color, but in certain lightings, it'll look like bright red, like fire hydrant kind of orange, like those cones. Other times it looks like an actual orange fruit. And all of those colors though, just make me happy, just like bring a smile to my face. I just love it. Like, I feel like, like I said, I've been using it to go to work and it just makes me happy to go to work. So I'm happy to carry this bag. This bag, I will say, is a lot heavier. I'm even feeling it on my arms, like, than my other Lindy. So like, I'm glad I have both because just depending, I love both of them, and just depending on if I want like a smaller, cute, like a little red, like a little red apple, or do I want like this large, bag? I kind of have that option, but it's like, I think I love it because it's the classic Hermes orange. So I think that makes it even more special. So like, it's like in your face Hermes without being in your face Hermes, like only if you knew that like the orange is the classic orange, but I love it. It's got down here feet. So the Lindys all have feet, which is just amazing because I literally, I don't feel bad about placing it down anywhere because the feet are pretty, they've got a good height to them and they really do protect the bag when it's down. And I got this pre-loved and I don't think the person had used it much at all because there's like no wear on it. It's a 2012 bag because these singles, one of them on the back, it has like the code in here. And so it's a 2012, I looked it up. And it even had, I took it off now when I got it, but it even had like this interior sticker was still on it, which I don't think it's a good thing to leave the stickers on for that long, but thankfully there was like no damage or anything, but I took the sticker off, which I was like, oh my gosh, that's cool. So yes, so now I have the Lindy 34 in this beautiful orange, and I will say the thing with the Hermes orange is it is pretty, I think it's wearable. I mean, I like bright colors. My wardrobe is, I love like pinks and oranges, blues, reds, and this does go with like, it goes so well with blues. It goes really well with like even like yellows, reds, beiges, browns. Like it's like a good colorful neutral, just like my other Lindy. My other Lindy is this deeper red, and to me that's like an all year color. This one I will say probably winter, like it makes me happy in the winter if I wear it, and I will, but it is more like summer, spring, fall color probably. But I mean, a bag is just, what you make of it. So if I want to wear it all year, I don't care. Like I will wear it all year. If I'm like, I just want a bright pop of color that makes me happy, I'll wear it. And the quality really is amazing. And I think the other thing too is I got such a good deal on this. Like I'm never somebody who buys bags to resell them, but let's just say if ever I wanted to resell this bag, I think I would be able to essentially make what I paid for because I was able to get a good deal. And I just think I got lucky because I'm just really patient with looking on like pre-loved sites and everything. So that kind of makes me feel good just to know like, okay, got a good deal, because Hermes bags are not cheap, but in the world of Hermes bags and even the Lindy, which is still in production and, pricey if you were to buy at the store, I mean, I got an awesome deal. So I'm glad to have the 34. I do not think it's too big. It's a large bag, but I don't think it's like humongous. Even on my frame, I like it. I think it's just like, if you're somebody who likes big bags, I think you're gonna like it. And it just makes me super, super happy. So I can't believe it. I now own 2 Hermes bags. I do not plan to buy any more Hermes bags. Honestly, I've gotten the 2 Lindy sizes that I wanted. The only thing I will say about that, because I don't want to, look back on this and think, oh my gosh, why did you say that? Is that blue Izmir Lindy. I don't think I would get it, but just the blue Izmir color is so pretty. I don't know why. I just love that color. I just love the name. That like if I were to ever get another Hermes bag, like, because I have a red, I have orange, I would probably look at like a blue, and that would be it. But I don't want, like, I'm not getting it. This is not happening. I am done. I am done with my love is for Lindy's. I mean, I think, I looked at the Pika tin, but I didn't like how the inside was raw. I didn't like how there was no like security like in the closure for me. The Victoria was nice, but the inside is like, I think like canvas lined. And so like it's nice. I'm sure the bag is lighter, but I kind of wanted like I don't really want the Birkin or the Kelly. I just think it's just too much for me. But I liked how those are leather lined and the quality in them seem really thought out. And I feel the same for Lindy. I feel like the Lindy isn't on the same level as like Birkin and Kelly as far as the craftsmanship goes. Maybe not as like known as them. I mean, definitely not as known as them. But I kind of like that. Like I kind of like that it's a little bit more under the radar. So this is it. My Hermes Lindy, size 34, in Clemence leather in the color Orange H. Let me know what you guys think. I'm so interested to hear your thoughts on this. I would love to know if any of you guys watching have ever owned a Lindy bag. I don't know almost anybody with it. It just seems like it's not like, a common bag for people to have. So if you've ever owned a Lindy bag or own one, please, I would be so interested if you could comment down below and let me know what color and size Lindy you have and your thoughts on it. I would love to know that so much, like what Lindy bag you have, because I would just be so interested to, join this Lindy club with you now that I have 2 of them. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. I think this is my last reveal handbag unboxing reveal for a long time, just because I don't have anything that I like really want right now. And in fact, I think I need to just reevaluate my handbag collection and see what bags I do continue to love and want to keep versus which ones maybe I would like to sell. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, because my next videos, one of my next videos is going to be my whole entire handbag collection, which I'm so excited to share with you because I've added so many new bags to my collection. I've sold bags, so my collection has really changed. And I also want to kind of evaluate when I show you my collection, which bags I should let go of versus continue to keep, and which will be like almost like forever bags in my collection. But I do feel with this bag purchase, I've kind of achieved like purse peace. I've kind of gotten all the bags that I have ever kind of really wanted. I always kind of have that little regret for the blue Izmir, but I do think this is a more wearable color in my collection than that would have been, and this one just makes me really happy, and so yeah, so I will always have that in my head, but I think I'm satisfied now. So I would love for you guys to hit that subscribe button below. Please hit that notification bell if you haven't already. I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Definitely stay tuned for my whole handbag collection video, and I cannot wait to see you for the next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye.